What is going on, people? I hope you are having a good day. It is a little raining right now, so we're gonna go ahead and knock this run out. I hope everyone is doing well. It actually feels good because see, my truck doesn't have any AC, so it feels good to have a little bit of a shower. My day's been good. Work was pretty busy, so I'm glad to be here where it's raining and sun shining at the same time. I don't know how hard it's gonna rain, but it feels good to me. So I'm gonna put you on the head. See how you guys look. Alright, you guys are looking pretty dang good up there. So yeah, my day has been good. It has been pretty busy today, so I have I don't even know how far I've walked, but my left leg is feeling a little bit better and my heel is feeling a little bit better today, so that's good. And I think that me not running in the morning is kind of helping it a little bit. I don't know, maybe not, but it could just be the fact that honestly, I don't know. My watch has been saying I've been getting anywhere from 4 to 5 hours of sleep at night. So obviously not the most optimal sleep, but that's just kind of how it's been for a while now. So, you know, all you can do is your best. So, man, I was thinking about, so, you know, not too long ago, there's a video of me having a beach. I think it's called A Beach Story. And in that story, I talk about how a vehicle, basically I had to run, right? And I had to run, it was like a mile, but it did it pretty easy. And the need, I believe, for running is, well, there's not necessarily a need there, but, so I'll give you an example. Yesterday, after the video, right after I had recorded the video, I get to my truck. Sure enough, my keys are locked. They're locked in the car. I don't know how it happened, but it happened. All the doors are locked. Now, mind you, my where I park to run this little route, it's like probably a 10-minute drive home, 15-minute drive home. So I'm like, well, shoot, I think I have a spare key at the house, and let me call my wife, see if she's home. She's not home. She's like, why don't you just run home? I was like, I just got done with a 2-mile run. Like, I just got done running. And she was like, well, I'm 30 minutes away. You know, 25, 30 minutes away. I'm like, yeah, I can definitely beat you home. So you'll actually see it on my Strava. I wasn't planning on running home, but I also wasn't going to sit there. Oh, look at this. I don't even know what the heck this is. A duck? What is this? Demon creature. Oh my God. What have I stumbled on? Well, that's a dead raccoon. Were you trying to tango? I'll bust you up. So, what I was saying was, phew, that stinks. I ended up running home. And, what is going on in here? So I ended up, I actually overdid it actually. But it could have been because I had just ran 2 miles. But I ended up running like a 9-minute mile, but I walked like a little bit of it too. But I was averaging like a 9-minute mile. My heart rate was through the roof, like 171 to 180. So, but I mentioned that because I could have sat my butt there. But because I have been running, I thought, well shoot, it's only a mile. Let's just pick it up and go. I thought about recording too, but I ended up just busting the run out. And of course, it's on Strava, but started my watch, it took off. So, you know, I eventually want to get to the point where I'm running 15, 20 miles a day. I'm probably not going to be able to record all that, obviously, but my goal is to run a marathon. So that's 26 point, I think 2 or 3, something like that, miles. And I want to be able to run it without stopping at a 7:30, 8-minute pace. So it's just a goal. You know, I don't know when I'm going to be able to hit that, but you got to start somewhere. And so I mention that because to me that's important. Because if crap hits the fan in your personal life, just like that wasn't, you know, bad. I just locked my keys in the car. Like, my other alternative was to walk home, or I could speed it up. I could spend, it probably would have taken me 30 minutes to walk home. But it actually took me about 15 minutes. So that's 15 minutes, that's a 15-minute difference. Now, if I was out of shape, I 100% would have been walking. But even that, am I even in the shape to walk? The answer is yes. But are you in the shape to walk? You know, a mile home. You know, like, that's important to me. Because I'm getting fit enough, I was able to run home. Now, I didn't run the whole thing because I wanted to run and walk it. So I ended up running, I think I walked like a little bit of that mile. I think it was like 11-minute mile or something like that. So I ended up walking a little bit of it because I was running. I wasn't even really paying attention to my heart rate. I was just booking it. I was trying to get home. And so I looked down a couple times and my heart rate was sky high. So when I noticed it, I was like, well, shoot, calm down. Let's just walk a little bit. It doesn't even matter. You're already almost home. But, you know, if crap hits the fan, that was the crap hitting the fan in my life. Not as like this bad big deal, but I was able to run home, right? That's pretty cool. And You know, I always tell Sarah, like, now I'm not saying this is gonna happen, but you know, I always think about like, okay, if real crap hit the fan and I'm at work, how far away is it to the safe destination we're supposed to be at? If, you know, you're not using phones, you know, cars, the safe destination is, we have that safe destination, right? But it's 23 miles away. And if you're not using cars or anything like that, are you in the best physical shape to be able to make that journey? Because one could say, it's 26 miles. It's 20 miles. That's not a big deal. You know how fast you walk? I walk at like a 25-minute pace per mile. You know, and that's without stops. So you do the math on that. It's gonna take, you know, plus you gotta factor in the kids. So if I can get my family into the shape where they can at least run, you know, 4 or 5 miles, which I was getting my kids in shape for that exact reason. I was like, you know, my boy, Caleb, I mean, sometimes Brandon too, but they get tired, you know, going on long walks. I'm like, I need to run. Why? Well, running is going to strengthen them to be able to walk way further. So if we're walking 10 miles and they can run 5 without stopping, that 10 miles is going to be nothing to them if they're walking, you know? So that's how I look at it. Why do I want to run 26 miles? Well, I might be in a situation one day where I need to run 5. Can I do it? Yes, I can. So then I've slightly achieved my goal, because I can run 5 right now. Now it's going to be at a pretty slow pace, 10-minute mile, 11-minute mile, 12-minute mile, but I could still do it. You know, and that's the point. I'm bettering myself in case of a oh crap moment, like yesterday. Now, if I was 3 or 4 miles away, I still would have ran, because I was already in my running stuff. So all right, the first mile was done in 11:33. My heart rate was 133. So not a bad first mile. I don't know, I just, you know, I thought about that today and was like, in my mind it was pretty cool that I could run home, you know, without being extremely tired. That was cool to me. So, and one day I'm gonna get to that 26 miles without stopping. I hope I never have to run on purpose 26 miles because of an oh crap moment, you know? But I could do it. Do I want to? No. But I'm bettering myself so that if that day comes, I'm good. Look at those storm clouds. It's probably gonna storm on us. It might, I don't know. Frick, it is hot. Like I said yesterday, it's been in the 90s every day here. So it's pretty hot. Not to mention I'm, you know, working in the elements, so it doesn't help. But a little bit of rain doesn't hurt. Actually feels good. I hope it does pour down. So, you know, if you were to ask yourself, shoot, could I run and walk 1 mile? If the answer is no, you know, you got some work to do, you know? Like, but if you can walk it and run it, like, yeah, you know, it was hot yesterday. You know, I'm not sitting there trying to run a 5-minute mile for a mile. But if you're in the condition of, yeah, I could do that, well, good. Then you know you're doing something right. But if you're like, dude, that's freaking far, and you're, you know, you're second guessing yourself, like, I can't run that. Well, then maybe try to run and walk it. But improving is the name of the game, you know. Now I hope crap doesn't hit the fan in anybody's life. But I'll tell you right now, me being able to run and walk that mile felt really good to me. Now, my chest was tight at the end of it, but I'm pretty sure that's because I overdid the run. I was hauling butt. I just wanted to get there. I absolutely overdid it. My heart rate was 171 to 180 every time I looked. My lungs felt wonderful. I wasn't even tired. But I also had a one-track mind, just get to the house. So, and that's after a 2-mile run, so technically yesterday I did 3. Which isn't bad, but I'm not gonna keep doing 3. Oh my god, dude. I left my freaking keys in the car again. You gotta be kidding me. Dude. I can't keep doing this. I hope the car didn't lock. We'll find out. Well, I don't think the car locked, but if it did, well, then it did. So, I'm just sitting here like, I don't have my keys. I don't have my keys again. So, we'll see what happens. I'm over here talking about locking my keys in the car. I may have just done it again. Well, my wife ordered a lock breaking kit, so I'll just go do it myself this time. Alright, so I feel pretty good this run. I am overdoing it a little bit, but slow it down a little bit. Oh, man. I'm feeling good. Heart rate's just a little elevated. And now I'm all worried about my flipping truck keys. I get so focused on the camera not flipping upside down that I forget my keys. Because ever since my camera flipped upside down, I had to basically delete an entire run. I've been more concerned about that than my keys, because I usually will leave my keys in the truck or the car, and it doesn't self-lock. So that's a stupid creation. If you leave your keys in the car, the truck should never lock, ever. But it's my fault. It is my fault. But like if I leave my van keys in the car, they don't lock. Like, we've literally tried to lock the door, they just pop right open. So I'm wondering if GMC has some dumb, rule that's like, I don't care if your keys are in the car, after a certain time the doors are locking. That's dumb. but it's dumb of me to leave my keys in the car too. All right, we're back in buzzard territory. See, it doesn't feel like I'm running an 11-minute mile. It feels like I'm going super slow, but I'm not. Well, I am to some people, but beep beep, get out the way, beep beep. Man, y'all dragging that raccoon. I'm not touching that sucker. Oh, you trying to fight? You trying to fight? I'll bust you in that little beak you got. Oh gosh. Oh, I hope my keys aren't locked out. So, if anybody does lock their keys in their car, it costed me $187 yesterday to get them unlocked. I'm not doing that again. I'll just drive the van to work tomorrow. So, geez, I hope that's not locked. We'll check together, and if it is, my truck's staying there. So, I'm not spending $111 to get my key unlocked. So, man, first mile was good. Struggling the second mile. Okay, Rain, you can come now. Come on, bring it on. You can let loose now. All right, we're dang near done with the run. Where were you at? I really could have needed you. I needed you. Really could have needed you. I did need you. It's hot. I hope everyone is doing well and good and having a good day. Let me try to run in the morning, because I'm saying bump this heat. I mean, I still sweat like a madman in the morning, but this heat is flipping ridiculous, yo. Ow. Man, I'm over here praying that my keys are not locked in my truck again. God. I literally said to myself, when I got out of the truck, don't forget your keys. I grabbed my phone and made sure the camera looked good, instead of the keys. Like a bum. Boy. Man, dude, frick you. You stinking. Dang squirrel. Making me scared. That was so loud. Yeah, I'm a jumpy boy. I've been watching Welcome to Derry again. So I find myself getting jump scared by little things. Jeez. Okay. Shoo. Okay. Let's stop this. Oh man. Oh, okay. That was a good run. After the first mile, bit of a struggle there. Oh yeah, it's got to be the heat, man. and I'm probably not hydrated. So 2:01, 23 minutes, 11:30 pace average. Oh. All right, we're almost to the truck. Moment of truth, people. Is my keys locked in my car? God, I hope not, please. I'm so bummed at myself right now. I'm not even gonna try to hide it. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Okay. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Alright. My keys are locked in my truck. So, I know what I'm gonna do. I hope you guys have a good day. Goodness flipping gracious. It was a good run. We did it. We conquered. Very upset at myself because this is now the second time I've done this in a row. Yesterday and now today. You gotta be kidding me. That's all I'm saying to myself is you gotta be kidding me. Alright, well, I'm gonna figure this out. Hope you guys have a good day. I will see you in tomorrow's video. Alright, bye-bye.